All right. Good morning, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us for our How to Start and Run a Successful Mastermind Group Q&A session. My name is Michelle Mazer, and I will be filling in for Miss Ann. Um, I'd like to let's go around the room and go ahead and introduce who's on the line. So Angela Hill, we would like to welcome you to the call. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you heard about the call, and if you're part of a mastermind group already. I'm not sure if you're able to come off mute. All right, Angela, are you able to come off mute? All right, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share a little something with you. So once again, this is the How to Start and Run a Successful Mastermind Group Q&A session that takes place every Thursday at 9:30. And we just had a new guest join, Sheldon Lane. Would you like to come off mute and introduce yourself? How you heard about the call and yeah, that
Hi, good. Hi, good day. How are you? I
good.
heard about the call from Angela McNeill. McNeill, correct? And McNeill, yes. So
Yes.
it's through her. I learned about the call. I didn't know about it, but I'm very intrigued to learn more.
Awesome. Well, we are happy to have you here and
Thank you
welcome
very
so much
much.
for joining us.
Thank you
And then
very
I see
much.
we have, you're welcome. I see we have Angela Burns. Would you like to take a moment and introduce yourself?
Hi, yes, good morning. I'm Angela Burns. I am from the city of Delray Beach. Actually, I'm a deputy vice mayor on the city of Delray Beach, and um, just been talking to Ann lately about masterminding and just wanting to learn as much as I can about it.
Awesome. Well, we are definitely happy to have you here also, Angela. Thank you for joining us this morning. And we'll try Angela Hill. Are you able to come off mute? Let's try muting. Okay. So to get started, just for those who have just joined us, my name is Michelle Mazer, and I will be filling in for Miss Ann today. So I do have a quick PowerPoint for us to go through, and then we'll get to the questions and answers. So, like we mentioned before, this is the How to Start and Run a Successful Mastermind Q&A session. Um, oops, let me see if I can. So we started off with our welcomes. I think we have everybody on here. We went through and did our introductions. So we're going to go to the next. What is masterminding? Now, masterminding is a group that offers a combination of brainstorming, education, peer accountability, and support in a group to sharpen your business and personal skills. Why mastermind? There are so many benefits to masterminding, and these are just some that are listed here as to why masterminding is so important. I'll give you a moment to kind of take a look through there. All right, the next is how to start and run a successful mastermind group book series. So Miss Ann McNeill has these three books. The McNeill Factor Workbook, the McNeill Factor, this is the manual here, and this is the daily journal. So the workbook and the How to Start and Run a Successful Mastermind Group gives you instructions on how to start a mastermind group, and it gives you resources in there such as checklists, forms to fill out in order to be able to create your mastermind group. Oh, I see Angela Hill is on. Angela, would you like to share who you are and how you heard about the call?
Good morning. Yes, Angela Hill. I heard about the call through Commissioner Burns. I have had the pleasure of interacting on several different occasions with Mrs. McNeill, and I was graced with her journal and her book. So I had been in a mastermind group with Commissioner Burns, and the continuous session I was referred to attend by her.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Angela, for joining us this morning. All right.
You're
So
welcome.
awesome. So, like I mentioned before, if you're looking to start a mastermind group, this book will give you all the details on how to choose your members, where to start, um, the agenda for the meetings, how often to have the meetings, and then it has like a record of what should be done or what your goals are, so that way you can track as you go along. So it's a very helpful book. And Joy, if you can put the link in the chat for the Mastermind book series, we'll go ahead and drop that in the chat for you all to take a look at those. And then the daily journal. So I'm just going to check in with you all on how many of you are actually in a group. It sounds like Angela and Angela are both in a group. um, Sheldon, are you in a mastermind group?
Um, I'm not sure because I'm in other WhatsApp group, but I'm not sure if I am. So I will say no for now because the groups that I'm in is quite local for me. But I'm not. I will say no, no, no.
No. Would you be go ahead, Angela.
Yeah, I was going to say that we're not in a mastermind group currently. I want to start one, so I'm
Okay.
trying to learn as much as I can about how to start one. I mean, and the book, I finished the book, the manual, I guess that's called. So it's very explicit and detailed on how to start one. But I'm just trying to get more information about masterminding.
Okay, and what kind of questions do you have? We'll go ahead and open it up for Q&A right now.
Uh, well, as I said, I finished the book and it's very well laid out as to how to start it. I mean, from the samples of the meetings. So I guess I really have how to start it. But one of the things that Ann talked about was having a business. And like, I don't have a business. And, her comment to me was, yes, you do. So I'm trying to figure out, as I said, I'm a retired educator. I am currently an elected official, and I'm trying to figure out what business, and then also, going about choosing like-minded people who, want to be on this journey as well. Um, and how do you choose people without offending people? Because I know that, from reading the book, and I know just from life, you really do have to have people who have like mind and want to go in the same direction as you do. Um, and I know that's not going to always be people who you consider your friends. So just listening in and trying to get as many tidbits as I can from others who are in it, and so that I can add to my notes and then just grow from that when I'm ready to go. I'm looking at maybe the new year, starting it off, kicking it off. I want to do something with my family. I said to Ann that, each year we celebrate Kwanzaa, and at the Kwanzaa celebrations, which is very similar and correlates with the goals of the mastermind, we kind of try to make improvements in our life, or not your New Year's resolutions kind of things, but improvements in different areas of our life. And so, I'm just trying to get all the puzzle pieces together so that when I start it, I'm ready to go and can keep it going on a weekly basis. So that's where I
Okay.
am.
I'm gonna ask Carol if she can jump in on this one.
You don't want me to go to a breakout room, or I was
No.
headed there? No,
No.
we're all together. We're all together. This is
Yeah, we're all together today.
okay, great. Hi, this is Carol. I was listening to you, the previous participant, and when you mentioned that you want to start your mastermind group at the beginning of the year, all I could think of was perfect timing because of the annual meeting. So going to the annual meeting, being a part of that, you'll be in really good shape to begin your own mastermind group. And it, I think, will be a wonderful journey for you. It will be an opportunity for you to grow and expand. You have to forgive yourself because it's not going to be picture perfect in terms of how you're going to start. But the fact that you commit yourself to starting, you're working with your group, will be just a positive way to start 2026. And then you'll look in 2027 and say, oh my goodness, we did XYZ. We accomplished this because we set our minds to it, we focused, and we actually began in 2026. So congratulations to you in advance. And I just think that you have all the momentum to really grow and go with your mastermind experience and your mastermind group.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I see that we just had a new person join. Denise Dennison, would you like to come on camera and introduce yourself and share how you found out about, I think you were here last week as well.
Hi, yes, I was here last week. I found out about the mastermind group from Miss Ann. So right now I'm just here to like listen and soak up as much information as I can.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up to any more questions. We'll start with Angela Burns. Do you have any additional questions that you would like to have answered?
Not at this time.
Okay. Angela Hill, do you have any questions that we can answer for you?
I apologize. I was trying to come off of mute,
No
multitasking.
worries.
I do not have any questions at this time. I am writing my notes, and I really appreciate the feedback that Carol just gave and the encouragement she just gave Angela. So I've taken those notes. Now I'm just excited to jump in to see, the growth that we can potentially obtain by doing this and supporting one another.
Now, for both Angela and Angela, have you filled out the form for how to start for the you want to create a mastermind form yet?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move you both into a breakout room to go ahead and fill out the form so we can get you set up for a mastermind. So if you bear with me just one moment. Let me I'm gonna go ahead and move you both into that room. Okay, you should have received a notification to go into the breakout room. Uh, Joy, if you can go over there as well. Perfect, thank you. All right, Denise, do you have any questions that we can help answer?
As of right now, I'm just looking for a mastermind group to join.
Okay, so you don't have anybody in mind just yet, you're just getting started?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and put you into that breakout room as well. So you can
Okay.
fill out the form, and that way we can get you started with that as well. So let me go ahead and move
Okay.
you over to that breakout room.
Good morning, Michelle. This is Doretha. Can you move me to that room also?
Oh, yes, I'll go ahead and
Thank
move.
you.
Mhm. All right, Trelden, is there any questions that we can answer for you? on how to start and run a successful mastermind group?
I think I need to learn, so I don't know. So you tell me where you will send me because I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure. So you have to send me. I'm not learning, so I'm willing to learn. I don't know much about it, so I'm willing to learn about it. Where would you send me?
Pretty much, here you can answer, we'll answer any questions that you may have about it. Carol, do you have anything, to add?
Um, Traded, let me ask you, how did you find out about the mastermind experience?
From Miss Anne.
Good. Okay. Um, I, do you have any, obviously you want to learn, and um, going into the group will give you an opportunity to fill out the form, but I guess I can just share my experience. My name is Carol Copeland Thomas. I am a business owner in Boston. I've been in business for 38 years. I'm a 30-year member of the National Speakers Association, and that's where I connected with Ann. So we've known each other more than 20 years at this point, probably 25 years at this point. And throughout the 38 years that I've been in business, I have been a part of probably 4 or 5 mastermind groups, all connected with the National Speakers Association. One, I think, was not connected. And they had their life cycles. I was a part of maybe 1 or 2 of them for a year or two, another one perhaps longer. And then the last and most meaningful mastermind group that I was a part of, also with women I had met through the National Speakers Association, and we actually collaborated and were a part of this mastermind experience from 2007. I think that's it, 2007 or 8. I forget the year we actually started, until 2024. So, you're talking a good 14 plus years that we were actively a part of that experience. We supported each other in business. We set goals individually and held each other accountable. We wrote a book together. We were a part of many experiences where we were able to celebrate our wins and connect with each other when we had downfalls or we had setbacks. We aged together because we were together, again, more than 10 years. So there were life issues that came a part of it. And through that experience, and as a part of that experience, I had read Think and Grow Rich in the past, but really connected with it because of Black NSA, which is a subset group of the National Speakers Association, and Million Dollar Mastermind groups that Ann McNeill had been very much in the leadership role of. So through my experience, I just learned a lot and had a breadth of knowledge and connected with a larger group of people who were on the same circuit that I was on. Let me also say that a subset of masterminding is to find an accountability partner. And that's a one person in particular, could be 2, but it's primarily one person that you have mutual commonalities. There are things that you have in common that would make sense for you to be accountable to each other. It's a peer one-to-one experience so that you are accountable to that person and that person is accountable to you. And then through that experience, you're doing much of the same, just on a more specific level. So let's say you want to write a book, and I'm using myself as an example. I wanted to complete and write my book and have it in place by the early 2000s. So it happened to be 2003 when I published my first book. And that was in large part because I had previously connected with Robin Thompson, who was a part of the National Speakers Association. And we decided, as a result of a class that we had taken at one of our conventions, to be accountability partners. And that's literally how we said, yeah, let's connect. We had, we were had shared values, even though we were very different people. I'm Black and she's white. She's from West Virginia. I'm from Michigan originally. And there are those kind of differences, but there were many similarities that helped me to get my first book printed. And then also some of the goals that she had, she also accomplished because we were accountable to each other. Now, fast forward to 2025, November 4th, Election Day, 2025, we are still accountability partners. I'm actually having a conference, online conference Thursday and Friday, and she's one of my headline speakers. And so you have an amazing chance and an opportunity to really expand and grow through a mastermind experience and or also with an accountability partner. So I'll stop there, but I wanted to share my truth to let you know this is a life-changing, a life-growing experience. And regardless of what you may need to learn, just having the will to want to begin this process is a great first step.
Thank you so much, and looking forward to moving forward, basically.
Awesome. All right.
All right, thank you so much, Carol, for that. Children, would you like to be moved into the group also, and how to?
Surely,
Okay,
surely.
perfect. We'll get you moved over there right now. And then Tarshay, welcome to the call. How are you doing today?
I am well, thank you. How
Tell
are
us a little.
you?
Doing good, thank you. Tell us a
Good.
little bit about yourself and how you heard about the call and what you're most looking forward to from this call.
Well, yes, ma'am. I do the accountability call on Fridays with Ann McNeill and some other people who call in. And she's been mentioning about the mastermind, and that's something that I have been talking about as far as in my family, like to share the knowledge that we're gaining through reading the Think and Grow Rich book. Um, I feel it's important to, instill that into our next generation. I have 3 adult children, so definitely trying to get that into them so they can start earlier than what I did. So I look forward to, creating one. So I'm debating whether to start just with family first or family and friends, but I feel that everybody needs it. So I'm just wondering, should it be more intimate once you start? Or do you just invite everyone and let them join if they want to be interested in learning about it?
Okay, I could answer that question.
Yep.
Tarshay, I would say, first of all, you have the willingness and the real interest to start a mastermind group. I would really identify people who you connect to and connect with. I hate to use this example, but it's like dating or like a marriage. And I'm only using it because it is a matter of like-minded people working together. If you are in a mastermind group with people who have very different interests or goals or hidden agendas, it's not going to work. But if you're in a group with people who you've hand selected, it could be 3 people, it could be 4 people. In my case, it was 4 people all those years, but there has to be a shared similarities, some shared interest and goals that will help sustain your mastermind experience. So really keep that in mind, and it shouldn't be that large. I think, my goodness, no more than 10 people, I would say, would be a good guide. So somewhere between 3 and 10 people, those tend to be more successful. They last longer because it's a more manageable group. If you have something that's very large, then again, you're talking about there may not be mutual commonalities. There may be interests that move into another direction that you're not really excited about. So smaller numbers can work. Shared values, shared interests are very vital.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. So
Mhm.
you kept it to like 10 people the entire time, or?
We kept it to 4 people the entire time.
Oh,
Yep. Four
okay.
people. And it was a very successful mastermind group in terms of what we were putting in and what we were getting out at that time. So 4 people. And we knew each other. We had known each other through the National Speakers Association. We were never interested in inviting other people to be a part of it because we already had bonded.
Okay. All
Mhm.
right. Well, thank you so much. I
Oh,
appreciate
you're
that.
welcome. Absolutely.
All
All right, Tarshay, do you have any additional questions that we can answer for you today?
That breakout session that you were talking about, what is that? What is?
So if you have not filled out the form for how to start and run a successful mastermind, like to start your mastermind group, that's what the form is for. Would you like me to move you over to that breakout room?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move you over there now. And you should see a room pop up for you. Yep, there you go. For those who are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us. In the description, we will go ahead and put all the links for that we had discussed today, plus a few additional ones just for your reference. But we'd like to say thank you so much for joining us today on the How to Start and Run a Successful Mastermind Q&A session. And we will have this again next week at 9:30, same time, same place. And we look forward to seeing you all there. Just right before we do go, I just want to make an announcement that we do have our Think and Grow Rich International Mastermind Association 2026 annual accountability meeting that will be taking place January 9th to the 10th, 2026. We would love to see you there. Carol, would you like to share a little bit about the annual meeting and how it has changed your life?
Well, thanks, Michelle. Again, for those who have already asked questions and those who are still in the room and those who are watching the live stream, this is the culmination of the mastermind groups and individuals who are leading mastermind groups who can come together, share what has happened in the past year and talk about their intentions for 2026. It's a great place to sort of recenter yourself and recenter your activities. I'm this big picture that we have. I'm in that picture. I was there last year. I'll be there in January. Anne likes to call it a meeting. It's not a convention, so you don't have headline speakers and that kind of format. It really is a roll up your sleeves, let's go to work together, let's experience and help each other for 2026 based on the ups, the downs, the accomplishments, the challenges we have resolved, and ways that we can really reconfirm and fortify our mastermind groups and our accountability groups. So it's a great experience. It's one where people return year after year. They bring their families with them. So you see children who are here because many of them are in family mastermind groups. But it's just a great opportunity to learn and to experience the whole mastermind adventure together with this annual meeting that will take place on January 9th and 10th. I'm sure Michelle will, there's a QR code on the screen. You can use that. And I'm sure that she will put the registration information in the chat for those of you who are watching here on Zoom. And then for those who are live streaming, again, we will tell you it is IMA Masterminders. That's at gmail.com. That's the email address. And the website is internationalmasterminders.com. That's internationalmasterminders.com. We'd love to see you in sunny Florida, January 9th and 10th, 2026. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Carol, for that. And we just want to say again, thank you to everyone who joined us today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at imamasterminders@gmail.com. We'll be happy to answer any additional questions you may have that you might think of, or just join us on next week's call. So everyone have a fantastic rest of the day, fantastic week, and we will see you next week.